Duskmourn just dropped a brand new card that is so broken it allows you to play spells as big as 9 mana for completely free. Alright guys, we got another crazy deck that's going to allow us to get in huge threats and permanents onto the battlefield for absolutely free. We're going to be cheating them in today, and it's all revolving around this brand new card, Kona. If you guys aren't familiar with this card, basically it has a survival text on it. And with survival, that means if your creature is tapped, on its second main phase, it triggers some sort of ability. And Kona happens to have the most busted ability. You get to play a permanent from your hand for free. Now, we're going to be trying to play some big hitters like Portal to Phyrexia and Voltborn Tyrant. And let me tell you guys, it's very easy to find these and get them onto the battlefield for free because of things like the Spawn Hunter. The Spawn Hunter also has a survival text, and you're going to be able to go deep into your deck and find permanents to pull out of your deck, and then you can trigger your Kona's ability to put them onto the battlefield. Now, how are we going to tap these things? We have a couple of ways we can do that. We can saddle it with our things like Steed and Tumblewag. We can saddle these things up, or we can crew them up with our unidentified hover ship, or we even have the Enduring Vitality, which is a brand new enchantment card that allows us to turn all of our creatures into mana, essentially. You can tap them for mana, and then that will allow you to tap them to get their abilities from their survival cost. Now we have another survival creature as well, the role model, which can get bigger over time with 1/1 counters, and this is going to be a pretty good finishing card as well if you can't find your big stuff. And the Tumblewag works pretty well with it because you keep pumping it for counters, and then you eventually saddle and then keep growing the counters more and more by doubling them, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. This card I gotta thank HGG for, because he was playing against me in a similar deck like this one, and he was able to tap all his creatures down and then hit the board with a one-sided board wipe here with this brand new split up. Super good, guys. Simple. You blow up the entire board of untapped creatures while yours are all sitting tapped. You got yourself a good little sweeper there. It's a full one-sided thing that's super unfair, but pretty awesome. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one, guys. Super fun, and it's actually really good too. We were able to basically pull off this combo almost every game. So enjoy. We'll see you at the end. Peace out. All right, guys, today we're going to be trying out a little bit of the saddling, a little bit of the tapping of our creatures through crewing to try to cheat in some big stuff. Opening hand here, though, doesn't look very good. I'm going to have to send that one away. This looks better. This does look a little better. There we go. That makes it a lot better. Reluctant role model, ready to go on 2 here. All right, the Skull Crab, whenever an enchantment you control enters and whenever you fully unlock a room, mills 2 cards. That's pretty cool. So they're going to be trying to mill us out the rest of the game here. All right, we do wish we had that UFO here on turn 3, but that's okay. We can make this happen. Opponent looks like they're going to kill the role model, though. Maybe. Maybe not. I guess we'll just get in a Tumblewag here and just start putting 1/1 counters onto the role model. Seems pretty good to me. Could get countered here, it looks like. Okay, maybe not. Role model takes a hit here. For 3 mana, they hit us with a Withering Torment. Destroy target creature enchantment. You lose 2 life. Huh. Interesting choice of removal there. Oh, I just realized who we're playing against. We're playing against Crim. You know what's funny is I thought about making a deck like this as well. The whole non-block ability, and then they play the 10/1 and it mills me for the damage that they deal out. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're going to saddle. And then we're going to be able to go pretty deep into the deck here because of the 2 counters put on here, and choose up to 3. That's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. Another crab, though. Hits us for 1. They're probably going to put some counters onto that because they're wanting to deal more damage, or they're trying to find that 10/1. Alright, they get down to 2/2. Ancient One. Okay, the Ancient One is to send a in your graveyard. Okay, so they don't have the ability to do anything with that yet. Alright, so the obvious choice here would be to get down the Beastie, because the Beastie is going to grab us a free Voltborn Tyrant. Alright. And the opponent can't block with the Ancient One, so we're fine there. They take a lot of damage. We will pull out 2 of these guys. We'll take you and you. Free spell. And we're cooking here, guys. We're cooking here a little bit. I love it. This deck is actually pretty freaking sweet. Okay, nice. Not bad at all. And then there's the Jace, though. Are we milled out here this turn? 35? Probably not. They might build themselves here to block with the Ancient One. Who knows? No, they hit us for the 5. Ancient One still cannot block. Looking to draw a card. Alright, we'll get the Vitality down. The Role Model. And we will put a counter here. All right, they're choosing to finally block some stuff here, so we lose out on the Tumblewag. They go to -1. That's game. GG. Let's go. Good win right there. Sweet. Wasn't sure if we had lethal or not. I didn't quite do the math, but that was a good win, man. Okay, I get to go first. White, green, Tumblewag, I suppose. Hopefully this, though. We'll keep it. Hopefully we draw into a land. Really, really hope so. They hit us with the green ley line, meaning they can spend 5 mana of all colors to play a spell from their hand instead of casting it for their mana cost. So I got a little bit of ways to go here. Let's get down the Steed. Drawing into a second Steed there was tough. I need to keep hitting lands because I got to get down the Spawn Hunter. I didn't realize until last game that the Spawn Hunter is actually going to be one of the better cards for us to find. A 2/2 Offspring. Add 1 mana of any color. Yeah, we're going to take care of that. We'll attack in here. Another one. They're hurting for lands, it feels like. Let's get down the Tumblewag here. Screw this up. Put a 1/1 counter on it. Swing through with both of these. Not mad at it. Not mad at it. Wouldn't mind getting down the Beastie next turn, and then I could just go ahead and get down a Voltborn Tyrant. Not to mention we can get an Angel token. All good things. Holy cow. That's a lot of mana. Let's go, dude. Let's friggin' go, dude. Alright, so we definitely want to saddle this, right? Do we want to bring this in as a 3/3? Could take it up to a 4/4 here. No, I don't think so. I think we just attack with this. I think we just attack with this, bring in the 3/3 token, and we will deal 3 damage, gaining life, and then we get a free spell, which would be the Voltborn Tyrant. Perfect. Sorry, I had to close my door. Family's starting to roll into the house here. Alright, so they put a 1/1 counter onto the Wild Guide. Fair enough. I think we got this, though. I'm pretty sure. I mean, the opponent could play something crazy here. They've got a lot of mana to work with, so who knows. I don't think there's a 1-drop thing that they could play though that would destroy us unless it's Sunfall, but that would still not be that bad because I could just reload. They play their own Beastie, all right. Kona Beastie, certified broken or what? Yeah, it's a portal. I had a feeling it would be something like that. That's gotta go. I can reload on that. I guess this can go. All right, we got a land. This is flying, right? All right, we crack this, find some green. Get down the hunter. Okay, so let's figure out how we want to do this. So this has flying, none of this has reach. So what we're gonna do is we're definitely going to use this to crew this. Definitely gonna saddle this. Counter here. Attack with all 3. We double the counters on this. Opponent makes the block. All right, and then they're down to 1. Let's go ahead and do this. And then the free spell we want to cast is probably this. Yeah, probably. We'll take that. There's not anything really crazy they can bring back from the graveyard right now. Oh, there is actually a Vaultborn Tyrant. What am I saying? Oh, I didn't even realize that that was in there. Whoops, that was my mistake. My mistakes. All right, so what needs to happen here is I think what I need to do is I need to go try to find another hover ship here, but I think I've only got 3. Shoot, did I make the worst mistake of my life there in this? I can fly over the top actually. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, but that's not gonna do it, is it? I guess we go here. And here. We'll saddle you. We'll crew you. And we'll crew you. That seems pretty good. And then everything's gonna get the value here, and we're still gonna get in for quite a bit of damage over the top, almost taking him down to lethal. I definitely made a lot of mistakes this game for sure. I'm gonna be 100% admitted to that. I didn't think about the Vaultborn Tyrant coming back from the portal. That was definitely not my intention for that to happen. We get another Vaultborn Tyrant, which is phenomenal. We get this flying for sure. I mean, that ability just to go search and then play a free spell is wildly good. Like, that's so good. All right, we'll play another one. We're at 42 life, by the way. 42 life. This deck might actually be pretty serious, man. We played against Hello Good Game on yesterday's video with this, and or he had this sort of build. His was much different than mine, but it had a lot of the same sort of basis to it. The Reluctant Role Model, the Spawn Hunter, and the Kona. And man, it was a crazy game. If you guys haven't seen that, that was the craziest game of Magic I've ever played in my life. All right, let's get this in. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do this. Over the top. Over the top. And that should do it, right? That should do it. Good game. Good game. Let's go, man. Whew, that one was a little scary just because of the mistakes I made, unfortunately. But if I could have cleaned those up, that would have been easier. All right, what do we got here? Oh, okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm gonna keep this. Not bad. All right, we're gonna go fetch probably a green source, right? Need the double green just in case we find our double pipped green creature. I forget the name of it. I was gonna say it, but I forgot the name of it. All right, let's get down our role model here. We've got a great start. I mean, this curve cannot get any better. We've got Kona on turn 4, which we can crew right away. All right, we don't love that. Tumblewag. I might actually take that over the hover ship because I'm not too scared of this right now. So let's go Tumblewag instead. Put a counter here, attack in. Naturally, it's going to be tapped. We'll go ahead and get the flying counter onto it. Let the damage start rolling, man. That's fine by me. This can't take planeswalkers, unfortunately. Only creatures, right? Yeah.
Search past the walls of this room.
So they choose to mill themselves out. This card right here has been popping up a lot. Let me reread it. Mill 3 cards, then you may return a creature or land card from the graveyard. Exile this card, 2 other cards name. Say my name in the graveyard. Search your graveyard hand library for a card name. Put it on the battlefield. Search your library. What the heck, dude? I don't even know what that does. That sounds crazy, though. All right, so we will be saddling this. Put a counter here. Double the counters on that. Takes care of the Wren. Hits their face. Let's get another 1/1 counter, keep the pressure high. Let's get the hover ship down. We'll exile the analyst. That way they can't reanimate all those lands. There are no lands actually in the graveyard. Wow. Thought for sure there'd be a ton in there by now. Dude, this deck is actually really good. I don't think we've lost a game today with this particular build. We played a couple of games, man, and I don't think I've lost one today with this one. Every other deck we've played, we've lost quite a few here and there, but this one has been pretty solid. Another Tumblewag, okay. This is gonna tap just from attacking in. Let's do this. I do want to saddle something though to double the counters. Yeah, actually I want to do that. Never mind. I screwed that one up. All right, we'll put a counter here and here. All right, GG's. Yeah, that works out. I wasn't sure how I wanted to do that turn. There were so many ways I could have gone about it for outputting in damage. I think there was lethal like 3 different ways, but I definitely didn't do that in a clean way. I should have just not even crewed this. I could have just saddled here and it would have been fine, but GG's. All right, we get to go first. We find ourselves with a very scary looking hand because there's no white sources here, but I'm hoping that we can draw into one. Shouldn't be too hard, but famous last words are always, oh, we just need 1 land and we're good to go. That's how it always goes down. And then cut to me being like, oh, we actually did it. Let's go. So we at least get the Spawn Hunter for sure. All right, we're playing against Elliot Dragon. I think I know that name. This thing does what again? Search your library for a card, put it in the graveyard, then shuffle. Okay. I am gonna go with... I'm gonna go with Tumblewag. It doesn't matter what I play, Vitality or Tumblewag here, the opponent is just probably gonna end up removing it anyways. I don't know, but if there is a card I'd rather stay on the battlefield to start it off, it's Tumblewag. because it outputs more pressure and it gives us a bigger spawn hunter. Oculus into the graveyard. Oh yeah, this ain't looking good. This ain't looking good. I can actually steal that though, which is cool. Wait, they didn't do it? At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, manifest dread. Okay, so they're gonna get the dread here. Nice. I wonder what they hit. We'll probably never know. Sheesh, man, this is not good. This is not good. All right, we got a 6/6 on the field. Let's go. Let's look for some cards here, find some good stuff. Hopefully we can find our free spells beastie. Come on, beastie, where you at? We found it. We found him. I mean, that's just good stuff right there. That's just a good stuff right there. All right, we take some damage though. I will say that did hurt. Got a couple options here on this next play. 3. Huh. What do I do here? I feel like I really want to get rid of this Oculus, right? I mean, I'd really just like to draw into a white source, but I might have to play the hover ship through the free casting of the Kona spell here. That comes in tapped, yeah. All right, it's gonna have to be the Kona. We're gonna saddle the Kona, of course. Pump that up to an 8/8. They've got to start considering a block here. They do. That's good. That means those 2 face down cards weren't super valuable to them, which is awesome. And let's see, choose one. Definitely want to get that back, right? And then our free spell, I'm actually going to take this, believe it or not, and steal you. All right. I think we got this, man. I don't know. I don't know, but the hover ship is so good, man. I love it. I do love it. They can put anything they want into the graveyard. Is it time to reanimate? I mean, what have they been putting into the graveyard, by the way? Not a whole lot. Are they gonna try to get back an Oculus? I mean, if they waste an entire turn trying to get back an Oculus, put it onto the battlefield and do their thing, I think we can win the game here. Hard to say, but that's what they put. Did they get to choose any card they want? Second phase is tapped. You may search your library for a card, put it into the graveyard. Any card they want, and they chose that. Okay, trying to play an Oculus straight up. Fine by me. Why a pixie? Okay, just playing it straight up, not bouncing. That's cool. That's cool with me. All right, hover ship. We'll be taking that. Tumblewag. I mean, if I attack with both of these, so many things I can do here. 8, 9, 10. Cancel. Let's just attack. Screw it. Let's just attack. Seems good to me, man. No reason to try to get too fancy here. All right, we'll get both of these. Free spell, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. We're back to 9 with a big body on the field that doesn't go anywhere, even if they decide they want to sweep the board here. I think we got him, guys. I think we got him. This deck is absurd. I thought this deck was going to be okay. Like that, genuinely, I thought this deck would be okay, but it's been smacking, man. Obviously, we're not playing real standard. We're not playing meta decks. We're not doing all that. It's not tuned for that because this is a special event, but I'm telling you guys, feels pretty cool. Feels like there's definitely something here. Let's see. Opponent searched their library for a card, put on into the graveyard, then shuffle. Return out to 2 creature cards with total mana value 4 less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay. Pretty cool. This is a very, very strong card for 3 mana. Obviously with all the downside of being able to exile from the graveyard to play it, but alright. These 2 things fly though. They say good game, but it's not good game yet. I gotta probably work for this a little bit. Maybe I just play another one of these. No, I'd like to attack with that, right? Yeah, let's just get this down. Let's put some pressure on the opponent here. Let's saddle this. And let's fly with this. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna attack with the flyer over the top. Am I? Maybe I am. Can't be blocked by glimmers. Okay, so they can block with all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 has got the trample. Yeah, we definitely can attack with everything, I think. All right, I suck at math, guys. I'm sorry. It takes me a long time to figure that kind of stuff out. I still didn't even do the math all the way. I was just kind of eyeballing it, you know, gauging it, eyeballing it, like that looks right, and then swing away. All right, I get to go first. I do have a really good hand. If I find a 3rd land drop, this could be busted. If I don't find a 3rd land drop, this could be trouble. This could be big, big trouble. Oh, I just realized who I'm playing. That's a little scary. Legend himself, Mr. Legend VD. Another Demir player. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. We are screwed. I just screwed myself, man. Of course it had to be against Legend VD that I make myself look silly, huh? Come on, give me a land here. Give me a land. I need it. Okay, doing a little self-mill. Uh-oh. Removing counters. Is this going to be a deck where they try to pass over the dross to me? Sure feels like it, huh? Come on, man. Good game. I lost. That stinks. A 2-lander doesn't develop into a 3rd land, and that's going to do it for your boy here. Yeah, I don't see a way out of this one. If I do find a 3rd land drop, it has to be Vitality that we play because we need to make sure we can play the Kona on turn 4. But I mean, the Kona isn't even the play that I want. Oh my goodness. That's gonna do it. That's gonna do it, man. Starving Revenant is at a 7 on the Descend. Whenever you draw a card, if there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, target opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. Okay. That's unique. Oh, we got a land. We got a land. All right, at this point, I think I want to drop the Hunter instead of the Kona. Assuming I get a chance to drop anything else at this point. All right, so the opponent, though, draws a bunch of cards. Whenever you gain life, draw that many cards. Whenever you lose life... Oh, GG's. Infinite loop. Infinite loop. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man. I can't lie, we got. Not bad, not bad. Oh, man, it says whenever... they draw a card, target loses life, so they actually have to click my face every time this goes off. I do feel bad. I want them to pop off though. I want Legend to do his thing here, but I don't want to concede. But I feel like a little bad that he's got to click every single time. That's pretty cool though. I like that a lot. How did they get that onto the battlefield? Did they just play it straight up? Yeah, I think they just played it for the 6 mana, right? And it says whenever you gain life, draw that many cards. Whenever you lose life. That's wild. A wild little infinite loop there to win the game. Wish I could have got anything going there, but still fun though. Well, at least if I'm gonna lose, it's to a really good player and to a really interesting build, so that's cool. This hand looks great. I've got myself the turn 2 Steed. Hopefully it sticks around so the Kona comes down and we got a free Voltborn Tyrant. At least that is how everything is drawn up so far in the hand. We'll see if it actually develops that way or not. Up against Ash Lizzle. Okay, another good player. All right. I'm playing the heavy hitters today, huh? Dashi. That's pretty cool, actually, the Portal to Phyrexia here. No block. Destroy all untapped creatures. Now she's gone. I need to get this Kona down, man. Give me the Kona one time. Dang it. Well, one of these times I'll hit a land and then I'll get my portal down. One of these times. Oh boy. There we go. No attacks. Portal to Phyrexia. Kill the cat. The cat does come back though. Anytime they deal damage, they're going to be able to draw cards, which is a bummer. See if they've got a kill spell for the Kona here. Oh, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't appear so. What does it say? Taps my creature down? Okay. Let's go ahead and destroy all non-tapped creatures. Get down to Voltborn Tyrant, not bad. I mean, this thing's going crazy. This deck has absolutely gone crazy. Like, when it goes off, it goes off. Like, that was wild. That was so good. All right, the opponent is going first here. Saffron Olive. Yeah, I'm definitely playing all the biggest names here back to back. Man, that adds a layer of stress you guys have no idea. Because you know they've got a bunch of people on their end watching these games, and you don't want to look silly. All right, we see some Jeskai. We will get down our Steed here, trusty Steed. We just drew an absolute bomb here that the Beastie can bring in, so that's cool. Never mind, it's dead. That's okay though. That's okay, we've got options. We've got options. Man, those look so much like battles because of where they're positioned. It's like, do I hit the battle over there? It's like... No! Come on, man. Surely not. Alright, it's gonna be full on Jeskai control here. That's gonna be a bummer. Full on Jeskai control. All right, end step, they're drawing cards now. That's fine, because we're also going to be drawing cards here because we have a beastie. Oh no, Sunfall. I'm not gonna lie, I think I made another mistake there. I think I could have tapped my beastie had I clicked on the beastie itself. Yeah, I think that might have been a bit of an issue and a mistake. I don't think we can win now, unfortunately. Exile a target creature, not artifact. Yeah, we're probably pretty cooked here. That's unfortunate. The Sunfall would have destroyed my Voltborn Tyrant though, so we would have been dead anyways. This is just not a good matchup. It's straight up control with sweepers and all this kind of crazy stuff. I like it though. This is something I considered playing too. Not so much the restricted office and lecture hall, but I do love the idea of Jeskai control with this as like just a nice little piece to the build, because you got the early game removal, which is awesome, and then just late in the game when you just, you know, have the board controlled, you just draw more cards. Really nice mana investment there. Alright, what does this do? Black to Vista tapped as it chooses a color, add mana of the chosen color. For each color among the monocolored permanents you control, add mana of that color. Okay. I don't know what all these do. Not gonna lie. Destroy all, and then other opponents or permanents you control have hexproof. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card once each turn. Okay, they get a free spell. Hi, hi, hi. Voltborn Tyrant down. And a beastie. Not that bad. Sunfall's gonna eat us up though pretty badly. Hexproof, draw, 0. Whenever you unlock this door, create an XX blue spirit token with flying, where X is the number of unlocked rooms among rooms you control. Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy how much they've been able to do here. Alright, so that's a good sign because there's no Sunfall, right? Which is pretty cool. We get back a Voltborn Tyrant. Draws more cards. Beastie will draw me another card. That's 6 damage getting through, potentially, if it doesn't die. That's a bit unlikely, though. Whenever you unlock a door, search your library for a basic land card. Whenever I unlock this door, manifest Dread. Put 3/1 counters on that creature. Okay. Sheesh, man. Opponent going freaking crazy right now. Draw a card. Let's see if I was right. If I could have tapped this earlier for mana. Huh. I don't think so. I thought you could tap creatures that just came in for mana though. You're gonna do that. Get the free spell. Doesn't really matter though. I mean, there's really nothing for me to gain off of that other than the hover ship coming down. I guess that's something, but... All right. Down to 6. Let's see if they can recover here. I'm sure they can. I'm sure it's going to be another sweeper of some sort. Maybe... Yeah, there's a Sunfall off the top. Off the top ropes, we got a Sunfall. I don't have the means of anything coming in with haste, so I don't think we can output any more damage on the opponent here. I think it's pretty much over. That produces 3 mana now too, which is crazy. Unlocking doors. Dude, I love the mechanic of the doors, man. Being able to unlock them later in the game, it's just such a fun little mechanic. I love everything about Duskmourn, man. It's been incredible today. Like I usually have my like reservations about certain things. when it comes to the new sets and stuff, but this one feels pretty cool, man. Even though I'm having my butt handed to me right now, it's pretty freaking cool the way it's happening. All right, I am just gonna play this and I guess just say good game. I don't even know. There's no reason to tap the beastie. There's nothing in my hand to play for free. All right. If I had a portal to Phyrexia, that'd be cool. But even against this opponent, you know, Saffron playing control, there are no creatures for us to value off of in their graveyard, and they've Sunfalled my board. So there's, I guess I got a Voltborn Tyrant though. Maybe a portal would actually get us back into this game. Who knows? I'll probably just take the damage here because if I do, let's just say I do get a portal to Phyrexia off the top. Well, do I have the mana? Actually, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I actually have the mana to just play it straight up. Hexproof Flying. Whenever it enters, return an enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand or unlock an unlocked door. Room you control, whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, create a... Okay, that's pretty cool. They unlock the room that gives hexproof, obviously, to everything. Mirror Room, that's going to create the copy. That's a reflection of something, which is going to be the dancers, of course. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting through here, guys. Saffron Olive has officially popped off, and then they've dropped down a Vendril, which is really cool. They can go ahead and find all these enchantments. Yeah, that's pretty good. I almost put that into our enchantment build that we played earlier this week. That enchantment build was by far the greatest build we've put together in a while, man. It was really, really good. If you guys haven't seen that one too, check that one out, because that was a really, really good deck. Let's just say Domain is gonna rule everything. I know I could have crewed my hover ship up there. I'm just trying to let them close this thing out. We'll probably just concede if I don't draw a sweeper here. Even if I draw a sweeper, they have tapped creatures, so it's probably not gonna be very good. All right, not bad though. The doors is a really cool strategy. I respect it. That'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed today's deck list and video. This one was a lot of fun, and Kona is one of those cards that I wanted to play the moment I saw it. I thought it was too good to be true, and it actually turns out not too hard to get that thing tapped immediately. We've got so many things like Saddle, Crew, you know, anything like that can do the trick, and turning it even into mana with the new mana spell, it's just so good, man. It's very easy to get it down on turn 4 and then play whatever you want. It basically comes down to, do you have that big thing in your hand? So it's a lot of fun, and I think there's actually some room here to make this actually pretty good. So I hope you enjoyed this one. That does it, and thank you for watching all the way to the end. But huge shout out as always to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on my channel, so huge shout out and thank you to them for supporting me. I really appreciate you guys, you know, actually taking the time to, you know, support me monetarily every single month. It means a lot to me, so much appreciation for that, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't